Okay, today I'm going to show you how to add extra thickness to your Slate-ish installation. I'm using kind of this strong side light, a little darker here, just so you can see the difference in thickness. Right now we have kind of all the same, level of the thickness of each tile is pretty similar. You've got a little bit of area where you can see a shadow, but it's pretty minimal. The trick to getting the extra thickness is to literally take your tile. You want to pick one that is pretty flat on the back. This one, you can see, well, it's pretty flat, so we're going to use this one. What you're going to do is first dry fit, no adhesive, double check that it fits from side to side, and put that on top. So that will give you some extra variation in how thick that Slate-ish looks and give you some extra shadow. Here's another example here. We'll try this one. So you can see it's going to give you that little bit of extra. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly how you do this. It's pretty simple. I have already prepared this piece with the 100% silicone adhesive on it. It's not a huge amount. What you don't want is squeeze out. And what you're going to do with this is, I've already picked my tile I'm going to use and dry fit it, but you're literally going to take that adhesive piece, put it over the top of your other tile, give it a little bit of pressure just so that adhesive gets nice and spread out, and that is going to give you some nice shadow line. So depending on the direction of your light, it'll just give you that extra little punch of variation. If you're doing this in an area, you can always use tape to hold this in place overnight or as long as you feel like it needs it to have the adhesive stick well. On this one, I've got a little bit of a lip down below, so it kind of is helping sit on top of that. You can also do it so that you overlap different parts of the tile. So for example, this piece is a little bit longer, so I'm going to match up at the end here. But when I get to this end, you can see that's actually the end of the tile. Doesn't really make any difference. Once you've installed that, that under row is in place, so you can cover up. What you want to be careful of is if you have a piece that is shorter, that you don't end up showing, you don't end up leaving like a tiny little chunk there. Looks better if you just cover that guy up. So that's why it's always nice to dry fit, so you kind of have an idea of what you're getting into. You can kind of do that really anywhere. And like I said, it's just what's going to give you some extra shadow lines and a little bit of variation on your piece. Works out great.